Hi, this is Jennifer from Coffee in the Park with Jennifer and Cam. On today's podcast, we have a very special guest whose name is Miss Emily. Miss Emily is a beautiful person with a heart as big as the moon. Miss Emily has autism and an extremely rare genetic disorder. Despite her challenges, Miss Emily is full of life, love, and joy, and is a true entrepreneur who wants to make everyone feel good. She is, without a doubt, one of the most amazing guests we've ever had on the podcast. We hope you enjoy listening to it as much as Cam and I enjoyed meeting her and hearing her story.
Hello, we are Alison and Emily from Sweet Freeze, and you are listening to Coffee in the Park with Jennifer and Cam.
Well, good morning, Cam. On this, it's a bit of a rainy day here.
It's a bit of a rainy day, and welcome everybody to another edition of Coffee in the Park with Jennifer and Cam. And we are coming to you live from the Wall Coffee Roasters in the heart of beautiful downtown Atchison. So if you hear some noise in the background, some coffee machines whirring, people talking, maybe kids screaming. Any kids here today? No kids?
Not
but
today.
it's because we're live at the coffee shop. That's where we are.
It is, and if you've never been to the Wall Coffee Roasters, we highly recommend you come on down and try one of their amazing drinks.
That's right. They have lots of specials on, getting ready for spring and summer, and we love the Wall Coffee Roaster, so come on down, like Jennifer says. And we want to say a very huge thank you to our sponsor, Wing Snob Canada,
where the wings are fresh, never frozen, with 16 different flavors, 4 different rubs.
That's right. They're amazing. I know. They are the most amazing wings. And so let me tell you, folks, if you've never had a Wing Snob wing, you need to go down to Wing Snob. 10 locations, 1 in Grand Prairie, 1 in Calgary, 8 in Edmonton, and try their wings. They're absolutely incredible.
Best wings you will ever have.
No, they really are. And I've had people tell me that.
I know.
We've had people listen to the podcast and tell us they went to Wing Snob because we told them about Wing Snob, and they say it's the best wings they've ever had.
That's right. So check them out today at www.wingsnob.ca.
That's right. If you don't know what to have for supper tonight, Wing Snob's your answer right there. Jennifer, I'm going to tell you something right now. This is probably... We're coming up to something very special.
Yes, Cam, you and I are coming up to our 100th anniversary episode.
That's
Can
right.
you believe we've done 100 episodes?
And all of our guests. And it's been phenomenal because when we started the podcast, we weren't really sure. We weren't sure.
Really weren't
we
sure.
weren't sure how far it would go. We thought only our family would listen. And now we have people listening all over the world. But I'm going to tell you something. Today, because next week is our 100th podcast, but today, I'm going to tell you, I am so excited about it. I don't think I have ever been this excited about a podcast.
This guest, Cam, I think our listeners are just going to absolutely fall in love with.
All right, so let's get into it. Introduce our guests today, Jennifer.
Okay, our guests today are Alison and Emily from Sweet Freeze. So welcome to you both.
Welcome. Good to have you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
So how do I start?
You can start however you want. Should we ask a question to your mom first?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
We'll start with that. So, Alison, for our listeners that don't know, maybe share a little bit about your family story.
Well, that's a lot to unpack right there. We might need a little bit more coffee.
That's okay.
Top up for that
We're
one.
at the Wall
And
Coffee
some
Roaster. We
wings.
can get a lot of coffee. So, yeah.
Coffee, lunch, dinner, breakfast. What else you got?
However long you want. We're here. So.
Well, our family story, I think, is a lot like a lot of those stories that you hear out there, with some interesting twists, where a family, I guess, expected maybe a different path and ended up on a uniquely interesting journey.
Right.
For us, it was about welcoming Emily into the world in all her glory, and embracing the uniqueness and the special needs that make up her personality and have affected really an entire community as well as our family.
Right.
So we've been navigating complex challenges since she was born. 24 years ago, and we continue to this day to be in awe of her resilience and the lesson that she keeps teaching us.
That's fantastic. And so you talked a little bit about life takes some unique changes and challenges, and without going really deep into it, but how did you feel at that time? What was your sense of where do we go from here? What do we do? I mean, was it, or we just take it one day at a time?
Honestly, one day at a time is one of those things that you know is true,
Yeah.
but you really kind of resent it
Yeah.
at the time, right?
Oh, of course.
I mean, it's like say somebody standing on your head, and at the same time, you're like, you
Yeah.
know, I get it. You know, God can't give me more than what I can handle. You know,
Right.
you've heard those sayings too.
Yes.
Yeah.
But sometimes you're thinking maybe somebody overestimated me,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. Yeah.
So the truth is, when we had Emmy, we were a young couple, known each other for a really long time, married and planned a family, and didn't expect that anything would be other. So we were quite taken aback and surprised,
Right.
the way that the journey, quickly unfolded, I guess. You wouldn't know to meet Emily, but she had a feeding tube for 8 years.
Oh, okay.
Now she eats more than her dad,
Yeah.
right? She has had brain surgery. She's gone
Yeah.
to 5 international hospitals and uncertainty, and she writes science every single day. She's got a 1 in a billion genetic phenomenon.
Okay.
It's published in different, like miracle scientific
Yes.
journals
Yes.
for being as rare and complex as it is.
Wow.
So we don't know what tomorrow looks like either, but just like them, we didn't know either.
Right.
And it's true. We do it every single
Yeah.
day, and we take it one day at a
One
time
day.
because we
One day
have
at a
to.
time.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. I mean, and Emily, you're beautiful, and we've been reading about you. And I have to be honest, I want to tell you how I found out about you. I was on Facebook. And it was I think it was the Spruce Grove, Stony, Atchison community page. And I saw you sitting on I don't want to quite give it away yet, but on your trike. And I thought, this is amazing. And when you talk about one day at a time, so I just want to say this to our listeners, and I'm going to be really transparent about this today. I don't think we would normally quite do it this way, but we had another guest planned, and she contacted us yesterday at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon and said, I'm really sorry, I have laryngitis. I can't come on the podcast. And Jennifer and I, we always look at each other and go, well, okay, now what? And I saw your picture, and you had phoned the Atchison Business
Yes.
Association, and I had emailed you. I didn't know you phoned them, and they didn't know I emailed you, and all of a sudden we were just connected. And long story short,
Here we are.
Here we are today.
Here we are. The
That's
world works
too
in amazing
coincidental
ways.
to be coincidence.
It is.
there's
So it was
somebody
meant
looking
to
out
be.
for us. That's right, on this one. And we said that, and that's why I'm so excited about this, because I'm really excited about this story.
When I was you remind me of somebody that is at full form countertops, and his name is Al Brandt.
Oh.
And Al Brandt taught me how to do the lockdown drills and perform.
Okay. Is he a nice guy?
Yes.
Well, that's good, because if I remind you of him, I want to be a nice guy too.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Is he good looking, Em?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Well,
It's a
you
great
just
day.
you-
Just made Cam's day.
Emily, you and I can hang out forever now, because you just made my day, and I'm so excited. All right. Well, why don't we start talking
Sure,
a little bit
yeah.
about the story, because it's a great story.
Well, it is, but I wanna go back. When you say it's one day at a time, and Emily has had some medical procedures, and you talked about going to international hospitals as a young couple. I mean, how did you do it? I mean, strain on the family, obviously, but how did you make it through? How did the community, and was there a community that came together to support you through this?
When they talk about it takes a village,
Yeah.
I mean, really, I think sometimes we have to live our lives out loud, maybe sometimes more than what we would like.
Right.
That saying about, you don't throw stones if you live in a glass house, and we are acutely aware that we live in a glass
Yes,
house.
yes.
We
yes.
find ourselves to the mercy of community quite often, certainly never taking it for granted, but when you've got an Emily who's got so much spirit and joy, and has this drive and determination inside her soul. You don't quit on that. You work through it, and
Right.
you find the next opportunity. A long time ago, when we were taking her to the international hospitals for support, it wasn't funded, and so we threw ourselves to the mercy of community. We actually ran a campaign called Have a Heart, H''ART.
Okay.
And it was Emily's little tiny hands at the time. She was just 3 years old.
Yeah.
She had to go. There was no more time left. We didn't know if she was going to make it.
Yeah.
So this little, these little handprints onto cards, and then we cut them into heart-shaped notes, and the community came out behind us and supported that and bought a gazillion of them,
Yeah.
enough that it actually afforded us the opportunity to go south for medical support, and thankfully get us some more time.
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. I mean,
The power of community.
You're right. It does take a village.
It does.
What a lesson today, especially. I think today we really need to take that lesson
And
to
it's
heart.
something that, the word you said, joy. And
true.
when this is our first time meeting you, Emily, and you exude joy.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't she?
You made me happy today already. You got joy. Joy, joy, joy down in my heart.
Oh, wanna sing?
Yeah, no, I'm not going to sing it, but that's what you bring.
So, Alison, what is it about Emily's spirit that just lights up the room whenever she walks in? I can see it. Emily, you want to tell us?
What is it about your spirit, Emmy?
Well, what brings me joy is that people like speaking the word joy is connecting with the community and putting it out there, putting it step by step and instruction and doing it first.
That's fantastic. And you are a joy to the community.
Yes.
Yes.
And spreading my wings to fly to a new chapter.
So can we talk about that?
Can we talk about your journey and your chapter?
It sounds like when you were very young, you were an entrepreneur. You wanted to do business. You wanted. Tell us about the very first business you did. What was it?
So my first business was Wake's Cook. My first business was Wake's Cookies, where I get to make I got to take the cookies to the Grammy Awards.
You went to the Grammy Awards?
The Grammy Awards.
And
Yeah.
you took your cookies to the Grammy Awards?
Yes.
What kind of cookies were they? They were for people or
pets?
Pets?
They were for dogs.
They were for dogs, but I'm not going to lie. That
Yeah.
Alan Brent that she talked about,
Yes.
he might have consumed a few himself.
Really? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, and the late night snackers. You
Yes.
never know what you're going to get in the cupboard, right?
True. This is
But I'm sure they were very healthy
I'm sure
cookies.
They were like,
So,
yeah,
you know,
human edible.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, peanut butter.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. So, but why did you start making
Yes. Why cookies?
dog cookies, pet cookies? Why did you start doing that?
To spread awareness to do a kindness act for other dogs in need.
Right. Because you had a very special dog, didn't you?
Yes.
Can you tell us about that dog?
Yes. So my special dog died in 13 years. He was part of my he was part of my life, and he was part of my life, and he was part of my life, and he died in 13 years, and he needed to go to heaven. He needed to go to puppy heaven.
So was he your service dog, Emmy?
He was my service dog.
And what was his name?
His name was Levi.
Levi.
So for 13 years, Levi was your service dog.
And for 13 years he needed his wings to fly.
Yeah.
So he helped give you your wings to fly, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he was this dog
And-
that came into our world, into her life.
Yeah.
I think he saw all of her potential, all of that joy that we talked about, and decided that he was going to dedicate his life to her, and he did.
Wow.
And together they moved mountains.
And I heard that you and Levi used to go to different places.
Yes.
Tell us about the places you went.
And he took me to the restaurant as well.
Okay. And you took him to
To a
school.
Did you take him to the school in Stony Plain?
Yes.
And to the seniors.
And also to the seniors' residence as well.
And they probably loved him.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. So,
We were blessed. There was an art teacher who kind of took him under his wing. She really loved him. I mean, who wouldn't in the
Yeah,
classroom
for
setting, in
sure.
the school? But she actually had an entire grade 1 class
yeah.
paint him.
Oh.
So they used him as like their muse, so
Yeah.
that they
Yes.
could,
Yeah.
create these art projects. And I still have one on my my wall in our laundry room
Awesome.
at our home, and it was these beautiful inflection
Yeah,
points
yeah.
of what the kids could see, and it was interesting because
Wow.
they mostly look like him,
Yeah.
but it was always the sparkle in the eye that made the
Yes,
difference
yes.
with how the kids saw that and how
Right.
they painted that back.
Yeah. So, Emily, then Levi got sick,
Yes.
and you knew that he was going to go to heaven, but you told me a great story. Before he went to heaven, you
He got a special
treat.
dinner.
Yeah, I got a special dinner. Where did you do?
Took him to McDonald's.
And you let him have McDonald's?
Yes.
What did he have?
He had a full size he had a full size Big Mac meal.
Wow.
Did
He's
he
a
get
hungry
fries
boy.
with that?
Yeah. Did he have fries? French fries too?
Yes.
Yes. Wow.
Well, the difference is service dogs aren't meant to eat people food.
No.
I
Right,
mean,
yes.
truthfully,
Of
course. Yeah.
I mean, no disrespect to McDonald's. I'm
No,
not
no,
sure
no.
how many
Yeah.
dogs are supposed to eat McDonald's. Big Macs. Having said that, though, you know that the time has come, and so
Yes.
this dog gets this Big Mac, and honestly, we wondered if maybe for a second he wasn't going to get a new lease on life. If he was going to be like, you know what, we're just going to push that heaven thing back a little bit. We're just going to, what else
He
you
loved
got?
it. He loved his Big
Loved
Mac.
it.
And it was like my little white. He ate it all.
Oh,
I bet he
That-
did.
Oh.
And when we talk about joy, I bet you Levi had a lot of joy.
man, that is fantastic. You gave him a huge joy in his life to have a Big Mac meal, and then he went to heaven. Maybe he's eating Big Macs in heaven. I don't know if we're going to eat Big Macs in heaven. Maybe not. But he got a Big Mac meal.
Yeah, and then also another. Also we have 3 dogs at my mom's. And to replace so lo and behold, I have a purse dog, and her name is Leela.
Leela.
Oh, Leela.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh,
Okay, so when Levi went to heaven, then you thought, I'm going to make dog cookies. And you started making dog cookies. How did you get on the Grammys? How did they find out about your dog cookies?
They found out they recently found out about my dog cookies because because the Grammy Awards wanted, like, different celebrities wanted my swag bags.
That's
The swag
fantastic.
bag.
They did. They were the
Amazing.
swag bags with the official Grammy Awards
Really?
in that season.
Yeah.
They were doing a big promotion for local businesses or businesses that had some attachment to a charitable cause or a giving cause, and
Yeah.
it just happened, with timing, not unlike today.
That's
where they
incredible.
invited her cookies into
Do
their
you
gift
know
bags.
what stars got cookies?
Well, Emily will tell you.
What stars
Emily,
got
what
cookies,
stars
Emily?
got cookies?
Who got your cookies
Do you
that year? Do you
remember?
remember?
Miley Cyrus, Justin Bieber.
What?
Miley Cyrus
Come on,
and Justin Bieber?
Bieber?
Are you
Yeah.
kidding?
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
Wow. And so they fed them to their dogs.
Yes.
Or ate them
Or ate
in
them
the middle of the
after
night. I mean, funny how we go full circle
don't
here,
know.
right?
We
We
don't
don't know.
I have that.
But listen, Emily,
Justin Bieber was just at Coachella.
Coachella, I know.
Apparently it didn't go well. So yes, maybe he was. One never knows.
Right.
Yeah, just to say
well, and Miss Emily here, Cam, when we talked about a brush with fame,
Yes.
Emily, you were telling us that you were on Larry King Live.
Yeah. You went on Larry
You were
King?
on Larry King.
Wow.
So World Autism Awareness Day,
Yeah.
which is April.
Okay.
In 2008.
Hang on. I think it was this month.
Yes, April.
You're right.
Do you know what day? Is it? Do you know which day
What
it is?
date?
I think it's the 3rd or the 4th.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we passed, but we're going to
Yep.
make it here for our sake. Here today is World Autism
Well,
Day.
and if you live
At
in
Coffee
my
in the
world,
Park.
Yeah.
it's World
every
Autism
day. That's
Awareness
right.
Day every day.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so for you every day, for us today. Okay, good. Okay, so you went. Yeah, you went on Larry King.
Got to go to Larry King.
I had to go on Larry King Live with I had to go on Larry King Live with my service dog Levi.
Levi, yeah.
I had to go on Larry King Live with with Levi because he was so famous.
Wow.
He was pretty famous.
So millions of people heard your story and heard about Levi.
Yes.
That's fantastic. 2008.
it was
How
2008.
old were
Emily
you?
was just a peanut. So Em was born in 2001.
Oh, okay.
But inviting a service dog into a community at that time,
Yeah.
we were a rural medicine hat,
Yeah.
and in order to do that successfully, we needed to help move the, goalpost a little bit
Sure.
for the rest of the
Yes.
community too. And the end result of going on to Larry King was that we were able to have a larger conversation in community about service dogs.
Yes.
To create some access opportunities for Emily as well. But also, we're so proud that after that, another young family received a full donation
Wow.
for a service
That's
dog
amazing.
in the
That's
same
fantastic.
community
Yeah,
That's
great.
fantastic.
from the same trainers.
Emily, you've touched so many lives. You've helped so many people. This is incredible.
But now something
Okay.
big. Emily's entrepreneurship is moving forward.
That's right. And this is what caught our eye was your new job or your new business.
Yes.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited to share.
Okay.
Okay.
You share,
me
Emily.
too. I'm very excited to hear about it and to partake in it when you get it going. All right. So tell us about your brand new business.
So, I want everybody. I would like everybody to be aware that this is very exciting, and I want to show it to the whole world that this is my new career. It's called Sweet Freeze, and Sweet Freeze is going. Sweet Freeze is going to be is my new employee, new career, and my new career is to make my heart shine and bring some joy.
And Emily, what are you gonna sell with Sweet Freeze?
I'm gonna sell lots of tubs of ice cream and connect with the community and spread awareness and bring lots of joy into the community and including my mom and my dad and everybody and including my whole team.
I don't know about you, but I am super excited for Emily's ice cream. Emily, you told us what's one of the flavors that you're gonna sell?
I'm gonna sell birthday cake.
Oh, Emily, that's my favorite flavor. I can't wait.
And
for
there was
birthday
another
cake.
flavor for
Oh,
what was
yes.
the other flavor?
What
You were
kind
going
of
to sell
popsicles?
for
I'm gonna sell watermelon popsicles for the dogs.
for the dogs. That's awesome.
Which is very excellent.
Yeah,
It is excellent. She's
so, but
brilliant.
how are you gonna sell your ice cream? Like, what are you gonna do? You got
Is it a truck? Is it a bike?
I have a truck that I get to sell ice cream, and I get to perform my awareness to the whole community and make connections.
so that's what I saw yesterday on Facebook was an image of the trike, which is still being they're wrapping it, I guess. Still, is that
Yes.
right? They're
so
still
tell
doing
us
that.
a little bit about
Yeah.
that.
So you got the trike.
So we've got a trike, a 3-wheel, side-by-side, adapted mobility trike.
Okay.
That's going to get macked out.
Yeah. I like that. Macked out. That's good.
It's a mack kind of day.
Yeah.
And what color is it going to be, Emily?
It's gonna be pink.
It's going to be pink.
In Emily's world, if you don't have pink,
Yeah.
you're nothing.
Okay.
Just so we're clear. And if it's not shiny, I still think like you're still at you're not quite there yet.
Right.
Until
I get
you
that.
Well,
That's
I
fair.
saw it yesterday, and it's very pink. It looks very pink. And
So,
it's going to
wrapped?
stand out wherever it goes, and wrapped.
Yep.
So somebody's wrapping it for you. That's pretty cool. And Emily, you're going to travel all over the place on your trike.
So I'm gonna take it to dog parks and public venues.
Okay, and I saw on your website that if somebody was interested in having you come to their event, you'll arrange to get your trike to that event and sell ice cream at their event.
Did you know I'm gonna take it to the baseball diamond? Somebody was trying. One of my neighbors out at Jackfish Lake was discussing how smart I should sell my ice cream bike at the baseball diamond.
I agree.
I agree.
You need to talk to this lady right here, Jennifer. She is the manager of a baseball team.
Not a professional baseball team.
Not like the
but-
Blue Jays.
No judgment.
No, but we bring.
no judgment.
Thank you. No, thank you.
She's the manager
I
of a
am, and I'm already thinking when we host, I would love to have Emily
tournament.
come out to our tournament.
Yes. And we've got to find a way to get Emily out to Atchison to go to all the businesses, and we'll do something that way. But Emily, this is really incredible. I'm so excited for you. Once I saw your trike on Facebook, I thought this is because secretly deep down inside, I'd like to do the same thing. I'd
would.
like to sell ice
It's
cream.
Right.
true.
You know,
Yeah.
who wouldn't?
Who
What
wouldn't?
adult wouldn't, right? But you're doing it. So this is fantastic. Now, something else, and we're going to announce it right here and right now on Coffee in the Park with Jennifer and Cam, and I'm so excited about this, that we are going to...
Sponsor your trike, Emily.
That's right. We are going to sponsor Sweet Freeze.
We are.
And we're going to sponsor you and your business so that everybody knows. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it on our podcast and hopefully put it on your trike. And everywhere you go, we want people to know about Sweet Freeze.
Okay, but
But,
why stop here?
no, yeah.
Right?
Why stop here is right.
Exactly. In fact, I believe we might have secured a second sponsor for
just in the
Emily
coffee
in the
shop
coffee
this
shop
morning.
here this morning.
That's right. So we're putting it out to all our podcast listeners.
We're giving you a challenge,
We're
everybody.
giving you a challenge. Listen, this is the greatest deal ever. I'm telling you, Emily is amazing. Her trike is amazing. Her ice cream's going to be amazing. She's got ice cream for dogs.
I know.
And if you are looking to sponsor something, this right here is the best thing you could do.
You will not find a better use of your money than
Guaranteed.
to sponsor Emily and Sweet Freeze.
So we're doing it. I'm going to call him out because he said he was going to do it. Benny Lotes this
the
morning,
Good
your
Realty,
Good Realtor
yeah.
Company. He's going to do it. And so I'm putting it out there. I'm challenging you. If you got a business and you're listening to us, you need to sponsor Sweet Freeze because it's phenomenal.
It is. And
I think you remind me of Candace and Albrecht.
It's true.
Who's that? Is
Who are
that
The
Candace?
it?
same
and
as
Albrecht.
before.
Yes.
Yeah, of Al
Okay.
that we were talking about. But
Okay.
what I will remind us is that Emily is the mobile joy spreader.
Right.
she is.
Right.
So
You
you're not
asked me
only getting
before.
ice cream, you're getting joy.
You are.
So you sponsor Emily. She comes to an event. You get great ice cream, but more than that, you get joy.
And who wouldn't want that?
In our world today, joy, joy, joy. I could sing it. Joy, 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 joy. Anyway, I won't sing it, but anyway. So Emily, this is very exciting. So when will you be, it's a little cool today. When do you think you'll be up and running on your trike?
I'll be up riding on my I already know the date.
Yeah.
I already know the date.
Can you share it with us?
May 31st.
May 31st.
May 31st.
Okay.
That's perfect
fantastic.
timing for ice cream.
And people have 3 months to get
right.
involved with us,
Yes.
to get behind us, to call us out, to have
Yeah.
us there so we can see thousands of
Yes.
people.
You have a great website. I have to say that. We were looking at your website yesterday. It's a great website. So folks, you need to go. We'll give you the URL in just a minute for the website. But But yeah, book it. Book it now. Book her all summer. Book her all year. Book her for the next 10 years because this is going to be amazing. This is going to be phenomenal. So this is great. Emily, you want to sell ice cream? Do you have any other big dreams? What else do you want to do?
When I'm on my ice cream bike, I want to find a boyfriend.
Okay.
Hey,
We're
you
not-
heard it here first.
We heard it here first.
But just so you know, don't worry about going through me. Worry about going through her dad.
Yeah. I was going to
Yeah.
say, because I have a daughter. So dads are very
Dads are
protective.
very important,
Very
yes.
protective. And we've always said that Coffee in the Park isn't really a dating service. But
maybe it is.
But now that we know Emily, you not only have to go through her dad, you got to
You
go
have to
through us. Because if you ain't the right person,
right.
Emily, we want the best for you.
But I know where she can go for a date.
Yes?
I mean, start with coffee.
Yeah.
Yes.
And with wings.
And come to Coffee in the Park.
And go to Wing
And
Snob.
we'll arrange it so you can go to Wing Snob and get wings.
Yes,
and,
I love it.
And then ice cream.
Yeah.
Then
it's
ice cream
perfect.
on
It's
the trail.
perfect.
Man, this is fantastic. I'm not kidding. No offense to anybody. This is the best podcast I'm not even kidding. And I know some of you will get your nose bent out of shape. I don't care. This is the best podcast ever that we've ever done. Emily, you've made my day, my week, my month, my year. You're amazing. I want to introduce you to everybody.
I know. We're going to introduce
We're going
you
to
to
introduce
everybody.
you to everybody. So listen, folks. Mom, you're amazing.
Well, thank you. I think getting to be her mom is the biggest privilege of my life. It's not easy, but I'm her tour guide.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm all in.
amazing. You're all in. I can from when we talked yesterday. You are all in.
All in.
You are all in. And let's not ever forget.
How important it is to have that family support. And you and your husband do an amazing work. And you know what? I want to give a shout out because Emily's best friend is here too
Yeah.
in our audience. And we
Maddie.
want her to say hello.
Maddie, hi Maddie. Maddie's here.
Miss Maddie.
Miss Maddie, and she's been sitting quietly. Anything you want to say, Miss Maddie? Just no.
Emily is literally like the most joyful, like happy, outgoing person. She makes me so happy being with her. I don't know. I'm so excited for you, Em.
Yeah, it's cool.
It is. So
And
cool.
and are we? She's living in a new place, which is great. She's got that going.
Can I explain?
Sure.
yes, of course.
So, when I'm at Fenwick Heights, I cause trouble.
But good trouble, right?
Good trouble,
Good trouble.
Emily?
Yes.
Yeah. I hear they love you there. I hear they absolutely love you.
They absolutely love me because the staff are so nice, and it feels like you're on a cruise.
Yeah.
It's
No,
true.
I agree. I said I could move in.
Yeah.
I know.
Do you know we took a tour of that facility
When it was being
when
built.
it was being built. They invited us and we got to go through it as they were building it, and we knew it was going to be a very special place for sure. I have a feeling though that they're going to buy all your ice cream. You're never going to get out of there. They'll just buy all your ice cream.
Well,
But-
you know, we've made a promise,
Yeah.
a big commitment to the seniors at Fenwick Heights
Yes.
that they can have free ice cream whenever their hearts desire. I heard their ice cream machine is down right now.
Really?
Okay.
So again, this is meant to be.
I'm moving
Emily's
in
going
there.
to
That's guaranteed.
bring her cart
Right
there.
now. Free ice cream.
She's going to travel
Yeah.
to and from so
Yes.
she can come visit everyone else in the
That's
community
perfect.
Awesome.
and give the seniors what they need,
And
which
it's
is
a great spot.
a hug, right?
All right.
That's amazing.
An ice
This has
cream
been
hug.
amazing.
Okay, well, we normally have a specific final question, but I wanna change this one up a little bit,
This
and
is- it's our final. Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
and
going
I'll-
to veer away a little bit.
we
yeah.
are. So, Alison, for someone listening that has a loved one with a disability or is navigating their own challenges, what do you hope they take away from this story today?
It's always a loaded question. I am not an expert. I don't presume to be, but I think the best thing that we can give to other people is connection and belonging, and letting people know that there are other people out there that are willing to lend a hand, and there are other people out there that are willing to get down in the trenches with them too, and that's me. And if somebody needs to hear today that they're not alone, and that it's a struggle sometimes to provide the kind of care that you can be proud of, and the kind of responsibility that feels insurmountable sometimes. But at the end of the day, I know that we're all doing the best that we can. And if somebody is out there and they need to know that we see them and that they're trying their hearts out, they need to know that from me, that they matter. And, I see them, I feel them.
Yeah. You say you're not an expert, but you are, you're an expert of the heart. That's what you are. And that's more important than anything else. You're amazing.
We have a knack for learning things the hard way. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Sometimes wayfinding is a challenge in forging new paths and new direction. But what I will say is that we have been successful, for whatever that means, because of the community around us and the love and the support and the community spirit that wants us to succeed, that wants her to succeed. And thank God they do, because look at her. Look what we've been missing.
Absolutely.
100%.
100%.
Now, where can people go to learn more about Sweet Freeze?
Well, they better come onto the website,
Yeah.
sweetfreeze.ca.
Yeah, sweetfreeze.ca.
That's right.
That's it.
These are
right
the
there.
best, and we're going to take a picture of Emily's business card because they are
they're amazing.
great.
Yeah, and we'll take a picture of those. But sweetfreeze.ca, that's where you can get a hold of them. And get on there, get in touch with them. You want to sponsor? You got to sponsor. So get in touch with them about that. You want to have Emily come out with her trike to sell some ice cream at your event? Get in touch with them about that. Or you just want to know more about these wonderful, amazing people who are just incredible. Get on their website, and I know they'll get back to you on that as well. Emily, I can't say thank you enough. You're amazing.
We hope you had fun today.
Hey, thank you.
You're amazing. Allison, thank you for
Thanks for
making this
having
all
us.
work.
Thank you.
Maddie, thanks for
Thanks for
coming
coming
along.
out.
Beautiful. Thanks, everybody. And hey, don't forget, Wings Snob. I was going to say.
You don't know what to make for dinner.
That's right.
Check 'em on out.
www.wingsnob.ca. Check them out. 16 flavors, 4 rubs, garlic fries, cornbread. I'm trying to
The
remember.
list goes on.
The list goes on and on and on. And listen, here's the most important thing. We want you to tell somebody about the podcast. And tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your coworkers, tell your enemies. If you don't have any friends, now let me tell you about this one. If you don't have any friends and you've listened to this podcast, this is how you're going to make friends. You need to be with them, and you're sitting there at the table and you nudge them on the shoulder and say, I just listened to the most amazing story you're ever going to hear. www.coffeeinthepark.com or wherever you get your podcasts, and they're going to be your friend for life because you've introduced them to Emily, and that's going to be amazing. So hey, tell everybody about the podcast, and we need you to
Subscribe.
subscribe.
Oh, that's
I know
a
that's a
tricky
tough
one,
one,
I
eh?
know.
So that when you're ready, it'll pop up, and there it is. And there's Emily. That'll be fantastic. So thanks, everybody. We appreciate it. We hope you have a great day. Next week, our 100th episode.
That's right.
It's going to be phenomenal.
Not going to want to miss it.
Thanks, everybody.
everyone.